Good morning students. Today we will continue with our chapter number 6, hydrogen. We were doing the preparation of hydrogen in our last class and we have done the preparation of hydrogen from cold water and metals sodium and potassium. Today the preparation of hydrogen from calcium, which also reacts with the cold water. Calcium sinks in water. Its reaction is less vigorous than sodium. Calcium plus water, cold water, forms calcium hydroxide plus hydrogen. The bubbles of hydrogen are liberated and the solution turns milky, turbid and alkaline. If red litmus is introduced in the solution, it turns blue. The solutions of the metal hydroxides of sodium, potassium, calcium turn the red litmus blue, showing their alkaline nature. Now, action of hot water on metals. Magnesium reacts slowly with the boiling water and forms a base, magnesium hydroxide, liberating the hydrogen gas. Magnesium burns in steam with an intense white light, liberating hydrogen gas and white ash, that is magnesium oxide. Magnesium oxide crumbles down due to heating, further exposing the magnesium to steam, results in the liberation of hydrogen gas. So, magnesium shows two types of reactions with water, one with boiled water forming hydroxide, one with steam forming oxide. Now, preparation of hydrogen by the action of steam on metals. Aluminium reacts with steam to liberate hydrogen. It forms aluminium oxide, which makes it inactive. There is no further reaction due to the oxide coating. At high temperature, however, the coating breaks and aluminium reacts with steam, liberating hydrogen. Zinc. Zinc is even less reactive, that is, it reacts only when it is heated and steam is passed over it. Hydrogen is liberated and zinc is converted to zinc oxide. Zinc oxide is yellow when it is hot but white when it is cold. Iron is less reactive than zinc, but red hot iron reacts with steam, forming triferric tetraoxide and hydrogen gas. This reaction is reversible. If the hydrogen formed is not removed, the iron oxide formed is reduced back to iron. In the beginning, the forward reaction is fast and the backward reaction is slow, since the speed of the reaction is directly related to the mass of the reactive substances, that is iron and steam. As the reactants get consumed, the forward reaction becomes slower. In other words, as the products are formed, the backward reaction becomes faster. There comes a time when the forward and the backward reactions acquire the same speed. Thereafter, the reaction does not appear to move in a single direction, and the amount of reactants and the products does not change. This equilibrium stage is attained at 700 degrees Celsius in this reaction. Such type of reaction that is attained through a chemical change is called the chemical equilibrium. When the metals react with steam, rate of reaction is fastest in the case of magnesium, but it progressively decreases in the cases of aluminium, zinc and iron. In case of magnesium, aluminium and zinc, the reactions stop after some time. This is because the oxides of these metals stick to the surface of the respective metals and do not allow steam further to come into contact with the metal. Preparation of hydrogen by the action of steam on non-metals. When steam is passed over red hot coke, water gas is formed. Water gas is a combination of carbon monoxide and hydrogen. The application of the activity series in the preparation of hydrogen. Arrangement of metals in decreasing order of reactivity in the form of a series is called the activity or reactivity series of metals. Thus, potassium, being the most reactive metal, is placed at the top of the list, and the least reactive metal, being gold, is placed at the bottom of the list. Hydrogen, though it is a non-metal, is included in this series because it can form a positive ion. It would occupy a position based on formation of its positive ion. The ability of metals to reduce water to hydrogen decreases on going down the series. So, most reactive potassium and least reactive zinc, and so on. Lead and other metals are further below in the reactivity series, so they don't react with water even when the metal is hot and steam is used. Displacement of hydrogen from the dilute acids. Hydrogen is displaced from the dilute hydrochloric acid as well as dilute sulfuric acid when the latter react with some metals which are more reactive than hydrogen, which we have seen in the reactivity series just now. This extent to which these reactions occurs from the given metal is also based on the activity series of the metals. So, sodium, potassium and calcium, they displace hydrogen from dilute acids, hydrochloric or sulfuric, with explosive violence. Magnesium, aluminium and zinc displace hydrogen from the dilute acids vigorously but not violently, forming their respective salt. Iron, nickel, tin and lead displace hydrogen from the dilute acids gently, forming their respective salts. And the elements or the metals below hydrogen, they do not displace hydrogen from the dilute acids. Few reactions showing the displacement of hydrogen from the dilute acids. Magnesium reacts with hydrochloric acid, forming magnesium chloride and hydrogen. Magnesium reacts with dilute sulfuric acid, forming magnesium sulfate and hydrogen. Aluminium reacts with hydrochloric acid, forming aluminium chloride and hydrogen. With sulfuric acid, it forms aluminium sulfate plus hydrogen. Zinc reacts with hydrochloric acid, forming zinc chloride and hydrogen. With sulfuric acid, it forms zinc sulfate and hydrogen. Iron reacts with hydrochloric acid, forming iron chloride plus hydrogen. With sulfuric acid, it forms. In the laboratory preparation of hydrogen, zinc is the most preferred metal. Other metals are not used because of the following reasons. Sodium and potassium, they react violently with acids, so they are not used. Calcium and magnesium are expensive metals. Aluminium forms a protective coating of aluminium oxide due to its great affinity for oxygen. Due to the coating of aluminium oxide does not give hydrogen with acid. Iron has to be heated, but then the hydrogen thus produced contains the impurities like hydrogen sulfide and sulfur dioxide. Lead reacts with the dilute sulfuric acid or hydrochloric acid and forms an insoluble coating of lead sulfate or lead chloride. Therefore, further reaction is prevented. Hydrogen cannot be prepared from metals that are below in the activity series like copper, mercury, etc., since only the metals that are more reactive than hydrogen can displace it from the acids. Displacement of hydrogen from the alkalis. Metals like zinc, lead and aluminium have a unique nature. They react with acids and can even react with hot concentrated alkalis to form hydrogen and a soluble salt. Oxides and hydroxides of zinc, lead and aluminium are amphoteric in nature, that is, they react with both bases as well as acids to give the salt and water. Zinc reacts with sodium hydroxide forming sodium zincate and hydrogen. With potassium hydroxide, it forms potassium zincate and hydrogen. Lead reacts with sodium hydroxide forming sodium plumbite and hydrogen. Potassium hydroxide reacts with lead forming potassium plumbite and hydrogen. Aluminium reacts with sodium hydroxide and water forming sodium meta-aluminate and hydrogen. With potassium hydroxide and water, it forms potassium meta-aluminate and hydrogen. With the fused sodium hydroxide, it forms sodium aluminate and hydrogen. Zinc oxide reacts with hydrochloric acid forming zinc chloride and water. With sodium hydroxide, it forms sodium zincate and water.